Hi Beautynistas, how is everybody doing? I am actually going to start a new series called Love, Like, or Not. Pretty much is my form of review, letting you know whether I love the product, I like it, or not at all. So let me start off the series by doing a review or my thought on bareMinerals Ready Convertible Shadow Palette. This is a $48 value. I'm sorry, this is selling for $48 for a $90 value. I believe it's still available in either QVC or in the bareMinerals boutique itself. So the palette comes in a box like this, and you open it up and you will see all the different colors and the names, and it comes, the palettes here. I took it out, so here it is. What I find something very interesting about this palette is they're very smart. So let me open it up and show you. You open up the palette, it has a cover, okay, with all the names of the colors, and these are the colors. So it does come with a brush, a very small little brush, so it kind of makes it portable, and these are the colors that comes with it. Now my first thought about these colors are they're very smoky eye color. Color selection wise, I feel like they could do a lot better. So let me show you what's the back that I was referring to. They have the names of the colors, as well as, if you notice, they have number 3, number 2, number 1. So they have a 1, 2, 3 approach to it. So meaning, you know, 1 is where you put down the base of the color, 2 is with the crease, and 3 is where you put the liner. So what it does here too is that you can take it out. This is the portable part. So you slide it out like that, and here you go. Okay, so this is number 3, number 2, and number 1. And the way that you make it portable, so now this is the part it looks kind of funny, is that you pop the bottom here. I don't know if I could do it here on camera. There you go, see? So you pop, you push from the bottom, and you get the color out. And so if, let's say, I want to change it, okay, what I'll do is I'll pop it up. So I'll pop the second color here, and then stick it in, and there you go. And the brush that comes along with it, if I could find it, oh, there you go, sticks in here. Okay, so this is your travel set. This is what they're referring to as the convertible eyeshadow palettes. What I think there's a lot of potential for this. I'm even going to guess that maybe down the road they will have more colors in this, you know, convertible or individual eye colors in the Ready formula. So it almost reminds me of your Urban Decay, as you know, you build your own palettes. Now obviously people that's working for bareMinerals have no idea whether or not the company is going down that road, but because they've already created this, I feel like they've already have a mold or prototype, you know. So maybe down the road we will see something like this where we can buy individual colors and pop it in this palette or some other palette. They might come up with an idea of, okay, now it's only a 3-color palette. Maybe down the road they might have a 4-color and 5-color palettes. Who knows? But I think concept-wise it's very, very innovative. I'm excited. Maybe, like I said, we will have individual colors that we can, you know, exchange and build our own palette. Now, in regards to the product itself, it is a Ready shadow after all, so it is very pigmented. The look that I have today is from this palette. I used this color here. Okay, so all over my eyes I use this custom made all over my eyelid. Then in the crease I use Embellish and Perspective to kind of mix the two together and give the outer V. And at the bottom I lined with this color here, In Vogue. And this is the look I've created. Now in Vogue, I think I can make it a little bit more visible, but can you see a little hint of purple? And the inner corner here, I used the custom made again. And then for the under eye, or not under eye, for under the eyebrows, I actually use a matte color, which is Daydream. So let me swatch. This is Daydream. Can you tell how pigmented this color is? This right here is Embellish and Perspective. Now I just lightly touch it. So this is a very pigmented product. It is a Ready Shadow product. It is a Ready Shadow quality. So your pigmentation is definitely there. And this one is custom made right there. And then in Vogue, which is I lined it in my lower lashes. Will I recommend for you to buy for the holidays? I would say, first of all, to rate this product under love, like, or not, I would rate it as a like. I do not love it because I find that the color selection is a little bit limited. It reminds me a lot of the smoked palette from Urban Decay, although it's not color for color, but I feel like the concept of it, the color selection is very smoky. And that's why today I try to, do a very light look to see if there's any versatility to the palette itself. If you love the smoky look, this will be a great palette. From the perspective of whether or not it's pigmented, quality, yes, absolutely. It is a Ready Shadow after all, like I said many times. Whereas as a whole package, with the color selection and the versatility of the palette, I would give it a like. So my overall impression of this palette is a like. I do not love it, but I like it enough, and I would say it depends on the person you're buying as a gift for. If you know that the person is totally in love with bareMinerals and they love to wear, smoky eyes, then this will be an excellent palette. And also it's a lot of fun, to pop things in and out. The only complaint I have about this palette is because the way to remove the individual shadows is by popping it. Sometimes when you're using the whole palette, and if you're not careful, you might accidentally pop, one of the colors as you're holding it, because this is where you pop it out. This is it. And it's quite easy. See, whoops, I just popped one out here. It's quite easy to get them out. But the other thing about it is, when you're popping them in, because can you see I kind of got my fingers all over it? Yeah, so that's my only complaint, is that yes, it's easy to pop in and out, but then because it leaves so little border here, that when I'm trying to pop it in, I'm trying not to touch the product. It makes it a little challenging to not touch the product, and sometimes it doesn't even fit very well. So you see, I kind of smudge it all over. I don't know if you can see that. So that's my only complaint. I feel like if bareMinerals want to continue with this line of, poppable, like individual shadows, and make it something that we can custom build ourselves, they need to come up with something better. The concept is great, but this particular palette, it's not very easy for us to keep our fingers out of the product. So I would say they need to definitely revamp the palette, but the concept I love. The idea of being able to buy individual Ready shadows instead of always in either a dual or a quad, or in bigger palettes that you see in holiday collection. So that's my thought, everybody. Overall, it's a like, and if you have someone in mind that loves smoky look, this might be it for them. Okay, that's all for today, and I'll see you in my next Love, Like, or Not. Bye!